My name is Meredith Nelson. I'm the director of PMI Chicagoland Chapter's Career Development Team. And the question is, why do I volunteer? And in a nutshell, it's to be a part of the community. It's for our members. It's for the experience. I've had the opportunity to work with a team of wonderful, passionate volunteers that brings you the virtual job fair, that brings you the annual networking event, the career conference that's coming up this December, Saturday, December 11th. It's fully virtual. And being a part of that community, being a part of the group allows you and creates opportunities to connect, to learn, to grow, to implement projects and apply all of the methodology, the discipline agile that PMI has been implementing. And that's why I volunteer. I volunteer for those opportunities.
Hello, I'm Ahmed Asaf. I'm an electrical engineer by profession. I would like to share my volunteering experience with PMI Chicagoland chapter. I have been volunteering as a project coordinator within professional development team at PMI Chicagoland chapter since 8 months. My journey began when I planned to knock out my PMP certification and was determined to enhance my skills in the project management while having a transition to a new role. I decided to apply and volunteer for a position in a PMI Chicagoland chapter and to get more knowledge and learning experience and enhance my skills. By working remotely since the pandemic gave me a perfect opportunity to be an active volunteer within PMI Chicagoland chapter and focus on personal growth and development. I would like to thank PMI Chicagoland team and the PMI for providing such invaluable platform for volunteerism, and my next level of learning will be in Agile. Thank you.
Hi, I'm William Gallagher, the Director of Member Relations for PMI Chicagoland Chapter. I began volunteering last May after the lockdowns and the lack of in-person live meetings. I especially enjoyed the live chapter meetings. The people were great, the food was great, the presentations, very informative, and I always enjoyed the food too. So I did volunteering to fill that purpose, and it did. An unexpected benefit, however, was I ended up having a great relationship with the former director of member relations, and we were able to do a lot of great work together to build out member relations for the chapter. Additionally, when you're working in a volunteer position, as opposed to a job, with the financial constraints and the political pressure and those kinds of things, with that removed, you can actually focus on doing the kind of work that will achieve results in the time it takes to do things right. That, to me, as a project manager, is especially rewarding to do that in a volunteer situation. I would recommend volunteering to anybody for all those reasons. Another benefit for me personally was running the new member orientation meetings. Here you have new members of PMI or people considering to be new members of PMI, some just getting out of college, trying to find their way. And it was especially rewarding for me to be able to facilitate them with the information and the guidance they needed to get where they're going. One of the KPIs for the new member orientation meeting was always if they were asking a lot of questions at the end, you were doing something right. And a lot of times they were asking a lot of questions at the end. And I was able to capture those frequently asked questions and build out the new member orientation to be even more informative, which was another rewarding part. All in all, volunteering is fantastic. The Chicagoland chapter is a great group of people, and it's one of the best chapters that we have. Thanks for listening, and have a nice day.
Hi, my name is Hatra Lamodi, and I am a part of PMI's Chicagoland's Academic Outreach Committee, and I have been a part of this committee for a good number of years. And one of the reasons why I continued working with this committee is because I have had an opportunity to connect and work and make friends with really good people who are part of this committee. And the other important thing why I like or enjoy being part of this group is because as part of the academic outreach, we get to talk to a lot of students. Project management, for me, it has been a very crucial element of my life, not just professionally but personally too. I think I've always been a project manager even before I knew what project management was, and I have seen firsthand the benefits of good project management practices, and I think it's one of those subjects that I have not been introduced in in academic settings and in schools and universities. And so this gives me that opportunity to go and talk to students about what are the goods and benefits of project management, how it makes sense and it's practical, and it's sort of telling and teaching the kids how to do this for themselves, why they should be a part of this PMI's membership program, and how PMI does all of this wonderful work in project management. I think it's also one of the reasons why I teach project management, because I truly believe that it does offer positive value in return. PMP has probably been one of my best return on investment that I have put into my education, and I continue to see the benefits from it. And working with the Academic Outreach Committee has enabled me to kind of share that benefit and help other students, other people understand the value and encourage them to go for it.
Hi, my name is Samar Haas. I'm a structural and construction engineer. I also have a master in engineering management, and that's how I get introduced to PMI. Now, I really think PMI is a really viable resource for project management in general. The main point is, in addition to a lot of sessions going through management strategies, or how to deal with a human resource, or how to manage your resource, all of the tools and strategies that managers need, which PMI provide a lot. The volunteering positions allow individuals to participate and practice management in a safe environment, because everybody is volunteer, and usually there is a group with a specific target they are trying to meet, and there will be a whole process of management, whether it's resource, whether it's human resource, whether it's meeting deadlines and how to reach to outcomes, to the desired outcomes. All of those gives a good idea on how management could run their project in their real life. Now, my only comment, in general, there are a lot of great positions, but I think I was really interested in probably a couple of them. But to my surprise, when get to the actual position or work required, it's kind of, some positions required a lot of hours. It looks like a full-time job. So I think it would be good if either the load get distributed, or when the volunteer position get posted, there will have something embedded in them that, by the way, there will be this many hours need to be spent on individual on this specific rule. So at least the individuals will know, or at least they will try to see if it fits there with the schedule or not. At least for me, that would be a key, because between work and volunteer, it's usually good to know in advance what type of schedule. But I think it would be good to at least list the hours that's needed. Other than that, I think PMI Chicago, with all the work that have been done, is great. And thanks a lot for accepting volunteers with volunteer positions.
Hi, I'm Jezza. I'd like to talk to you about why I volunteer for the Chicagoland chapter of PMI. I am a mentor. I volunteer in the mentoring program, and I have done that for a few years now, maybe 4. And it's a very rewarding experience. In many cases, people will say one of the primary reasons is to give back, and that is certainly true. At this point in my career, I feel like I have some wisdom to offer, and I enjoy being able to help someone become successful and to provide some guidance and support in them furthering their career. I would also add that, of course, you get some PDUs, but really the main reason I do the mentoring is that I always learn something. As well as I am able to give something back, on every particular relationship I've had, I have learned something new. It may be a new facet of project management in a different industry, or it might be a new approach to a new way of thinking about something that I can then bring into my experience as well. So giving back and learning, 2 great reasons for volunteering. Thanks.
My name is Bhuvana Ramachandran, and I have been volunteering with PMI Chicagoland community for about 3 years now. Volunteering a small portion of my time allows me to connect with my PMI community, helps me to be a lifelong learner, and at the same time, it helps me with my overall well-being. Having served as a Director of Career Development at PMI Chicagoland chapter in 2020, it was a very satisfying and rewarding experience for me, especially during the pandemic year. Businesses were struggling to be open, people were struggling to keep their jobs, and during that time, as part of the career development team, we organized job fairs to bring people, employers, and potential candidates together. We organized career development conference. Participants could take this opportunity to hone their skill set and also organize some networking events. So I felt there could not be a perfect time for me to get involved for such a good cause when people needed it the most. Another important thing is that all the volunteers in PMI Chicagoland chapter take their roles so seriously. And it is amazing to see how everyone works so hard to put a show together. I should say it is so motivating to be around such energetic group of people, and I would definitely not hesitate to volunteer again just to work with all of them.